Hello, and welcome to the Royal Way. We're on day 10, and I'm going to be assisting you with the portal for 7/17/18, which is coming right up. I want you to have the most effective experience you can possibly have. Now, a lot of people have been experiencing ups and downs, like a roller coaster of emotions. There's some people are having moments where the bottom of the box is coming out from under them. The rug is coming out from under their feet. And there's just a lot of shifting going on and a lot of change going on. And I just want to let you know that if you're experiencing this, it's normal. And we're really in a time of working with dimensions and parallel realities. And so the evidence does not matter. It doesn't matter what it looks like. You have to feel your way into the appropriate dimensions and the appropriate parallel reality that is right for you. Now, there's a lot of wormholes opening up, and you're going to want to be prepared. A wormhole, imagine a worm being underground, and he makes a hole, he pushes his way up to the grass, and now he's in a whole new environment. He goes from underground in the dirt, and he comes up, and he's in a whole new environment. And so there's some wormholes that are opening up. So you just want to really stay in a lot of love and appreciation as much as possible so that you can maximize this opportunity. And it's really important. Things are really speeding up, and you're going to have periods where you're going to feel really agitated. I've been getting a lot of reports of people just being really, really agitated about this, that, or the other thing, and being tempted to overreact about something and burn bridges, tear it all down. And I just want to encourage you to lose all personal sense and really just stay abiding in harmony and stay abiding in unconditional love, and just don't write people off, because each person is actually multiple. The reason that you sometimes experience people who are hot and cold is you're meeting them in different parallel realities, and you can manage it as best you can, but we're all healing each other's karma, we're all healing each other's, we're all mirrors for each other. So the best thing we can do is align with what we do appreciate about each person, and know that each person has multiple sides that you're going to see. And if you're seeing a cruel side of them, or an unkind side of them, or an overreactive side of them, that's not who they are. That's they're a shadow of them, and that's maybe a lesser expression of them. And when we dip down vibrationally, we open just like when we dip down in our vibration and our frequency, we may be more prone to getting sick, catching a cold. We may be more prone into dealing with people acting out of their toxic nature. Now, it's important not to just hold on, and it's important to know the truth for them and see past that. bad behavior, because every moment is a new moment, and we want to be open and willing to be reborn each moment. And we want to align ourselves with the best possible version of ourselves and the best possible version of those around us. So it's just about not letting your heart harden, forgiving people, loving them unconditionally, and not falling for those tricks. Not letting people provoke you no matter what, and just really choosing your words and your actions really carefully. Now, during this shift, it's very important to ground. So go ahead and, if your eyes aren't already closed, go ahead and close them. I want you to hold a situation in your mind where there's some kind of conflict that's going on in your life right now. Maybe someone owes you money. Maybe a relationship is on the fritz. Maybe you're suspicious of someone around you. Maybe someone said they would do something and then they changed their mind. Maybe someone is kind of distancing themselves a little from you and you don't want them to. Maybe someone is crowding you and you kind of want your space and you kind of want that person to go away and leave you alone. Maybe you're having friction with someone you live with. Maybe an old-time friend, maybe a partner, a spouse, an employer, an employee. So I want you to go ahead and hold that situation in your mind. And I want you to notice your resistance coming up. Maybe the ill will that you have towards that person, the doubts you have about that person. Maybe you feel the tension in your whole body and your heart when you think of that person. I want you to go ahead and use gold light to diffuse all of that. Diffuse all of that. Diffuse all of that resistance, dislike, displeasure, judgment. Release it all. We're going to do a treatment for all of mankind right now. We're going to declare that mankind is principled, mankind is just, mankind is fair, mankind is honest, mankind is grateful. Now we're going to do a declaration about ourselves. We are worthy. Get into the receiving mode. Be willing to receive love. Be willing to receive provision. Be willing to receive forgiveness. Be willing to receive resources. I want you to wipe out all the memories you have associated with this person, even if there's some positive ones, because we need to 0 point this and we need a fresh start. It doesn't matter. Evidence doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they said. If they said, oh, I don't want to talk to you anymore, or I don't want to work with you anymore, or you're dead to me. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter what their actions are. We're not going to allow ourselves to get offended right now. We're going to 0 point this. Ground zero. This is what young children do This is what babies do. This is what toddlers do. They don't carry baggage into situations. They're always pressing the reset button. The only thing that you have to manage is your frequency, your vibration, and your heart and your thoughts. And just try to be open and willing to experiencing positive emotions like bliss and joy and appreciation and gratitude and love and happiness and fun and laughter. And when you do that, you will attract the perfect realm, the perfect arena, the perfect parallel reality, the perfect wormholes to push through. You will attract the perfect environments. Even if there's contrast, it's still contrast that you need. So bless that contrast. Don't force anything to happen. Just release all judgment, release all stories. Have some humility. You don't really know. You think you might know something about someone, but you really don't know. Even if you say, oh, well, they're this, and you put labels on them. Maybe you say, oh, they're mentally off, or they're this, or they're that, or they're crazy, or they're mean, or they're cruel. It's like, drop all those labels, drop all those stories, stop judging them, and I want you to behold them in their perfection. I want you to behold yourself in your perfection. Really watch the way you're going to talk to yourself from here on out, and clean up all resistance you have towards yourself and others, because you want to be in the highest dimensions, the highest parallel realities. You want to allow there to be surprises and amends, and you want to be like a little child who's always ready to forgive, who doesn't walk into situations with lots of resentment or fear. And when you do that, you don't need to manage who you're going to cut off, or what you're going to do, or who you're going to withhold love from, or who you're going to ignore. It'll just all happen automatically. Start to learn to pray on everything. Okay, I want you to imagine a protective shield over your light body. Okay, a protective shield. Its diameter is 12 feet. So if you're 6 foot tall, it's 3 feet from your head and 3 feet from your toes and every way around you. And this is your shield. This is your shield. So we're going to protect you with a white force field from all lower negative energies and entities. And you're going to want to do more shielding work when you go into unknown places, especially if you're very sensitive. This is so you can learn to operate in love and walk in this love and joy and appreciation and fulfillment. Do you feel that peace settling over you? Do you feel that reset? Drop all the stories, drop all the histories about yourself and about other people. See yourself dripping with wellness and perfection. The more you can heal yourself, the more you can have healing eyes to behold everyone else in your life. I want you to see our country as a well country, not a sick country. Imagine if America was great, what would it be like?